Hey boys, welcome back. We are getting some action right now. Bitcoin is moving all the way back up to the previous day high. This was the long that I gave you boys yesterday, and this was the long from Monday. And I think we might get a weekend pump. Stocks closed pretty green yesterday. Crypto also we're in the green, and we are nearing. We're next week's gonna be the last week trading for October, and Bitcoin is in the red a little bit, only like almost 2%. What do you guys think? Are we gonna end October in red or green? So historically, Q4 usually is a you know green month for not green month but like October, November. It's like the biggest monthly returns for um Bitcoin. So historically, last year Bitcoin ended the month of October of 10%, 2023 28. So mostly October, it should be green, right? But we're almost there. We're almost there. I think we're gonna end green because we got FOMC next week, boys. So Wednesday we got federal funds rate, FOMC conference. So I think it's gonna be volatile leading to the end of the month. I'm not sure if we're gonna have a red folder on Thursday and Friday though, but still tentative. So pretty interesting week this coming Monday. By the way, if you've been liking my content so far, boys, consider subscribing. Please help me get to 300 subscribers. I've been uploading daily Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana videos. Also, I have some altcoins as well, and prop firm tutorials. And I do have a link tree right there. If you go there, these are the exchanges that I've been using. So if you use my link, you get some bonus. And disclaimer, I do get some referrals or kickback each time you trade. I think that's one of the best way to support a channel. I also have some discount codes for client funding, a prop firm. If you want to use, if you want to trade with up to $300,000 worth of capital, they have some evaluation and straight funded accounts. Discounts are in the description below. All right. So, um, Bitcoin right now is pumping a little bit. Ideally, I wanted to reclaim previous day high. We might not get it today. We might not. We might come down daily open PDEQ and then bounce, reclaim, finally go here because I think this is still the draw. We left some unfinished business at the previous week high, so my draw for next week is still this. But just be careful because we left like equal lows here as well. That's a weekend low and a Friday low. So we didn't, this was like the best long, that I gave, like I wanted, but I didn't get it. So I longed here, but I closed out here, but I longed here. I chickened out because it was looking really weak. And then, NASDAQ and ES dropped like 100 points nearing the close at the session. But this level's holding for now. So I think, like where would the draw be? Like the only draw that I see for liquidity and unfinished business is right here. So I'm keeping this target open. All right. So, we're on the top of the range. I don't really like shorting here. It's also weekend. I don't really like to take trades during the weekend. So just this is just like a quick update, like what's like look out next week for Bitcoin. Also Solana and Ethereum just ranging right now. They're still inside the internal range. Even Solana's at the top. It wants to break out. So, but a pretty simple plan for Bitcoin for shorts. This is still like the best short for me, I guess. I would say, but I really want to see how we react once we tap here because there might be a short here once we get this liquidity, right? Once we tap it, tap this, we might just come back down inside the range, but who knows? Who knows? So let's look at the weekly. Let me just hide my drawings first. Let me just group that. Hide all of this. Then hide my. All right. So weekly. I'm not sure how what I want to say about this. This could be like something like this, and then just go higher, right? So we could just go up, but it's hard to call the macros. Monthly candle, we're back inside the middle. So very interesting to see how we end. Do we end green or do we end red and finally come back down here? But who knows? Who knows? Um, gonna be an interesting end of the month, I would say. Looking at the daily, not much to say. Like we're just still here, range bound. So you know, just play safe, manage size, your risk, because we could just this we've been building like low resistance liquidity. We might just come down and take everything out, right? So just be careful. Let's also want to also check Nasdaq how we closed. The daily. Oh, daily looks really strong. Um, now I'm not sure if we gap up at the open next week on Monday or we come back down and retest this all-time high. But you know that's a strong candle close on the daily, weekly as well. That's a very strong. Nasdaq's just been going up, boys. It's looking really nice, but we might come down and fix this low as well on the daily. But who knows? You know, it was just a bunch of. It was so hard to trade here because each time Trump says something about China, like it was just so volatile. Like 15 to 20 point stop would not work. You just get crushed. It was a tough week. Um, ES on the other hand, yeah, it's also an all-time high, ready for price discovery. Same with Nasdaq. Um, you know, I want to see how we open in Asia Monday. Do we gap up or gap down and retest this all-time high levels? But we've got a lot of unmitigated here, unmitigated discounts, but who knows? We just have to wait. Let's check out gold. Ooh, gold took a tumble. I mean, it's been going up since forever. Like this was I was trading gold like in this range. I was like long here, and then I got chopped here, and then I tried to short here. Made some profits, but this is where like I blew some accounts. I was not very patient here. I think I kept longing this candle, and then it just went up without me. And then here I stopped trading. I like I'm giving up on gold. I'm going back to Nasdaq. I'm just sticking to Nasdaq, and yes, it just ripped. Like how many points is this? This is a crazy pump, to be honest. 1,000 points. That's crazy. But uh, we hit 4.5 STD, so I think it's very natural that we take some a little bit of retracement. So I'm looking at how far, how deep. That's the thing with gold, because you really it's so hard to see how deep it would drop, because like, bro, like there's no structure on this move up. But that's just gold. It just keeps going up. So let's check out the Fibonacci. Yeah, and like, how do you even trade this? Mhm. Yeah, but we got some, we probably got some volume here. I'll mark this out. Yeah, this one. I wonder what levels we got there. Let's try this. Yeah, maybe even here too. Let's check the anchored view up there. Oh, so we bounced from the anchored view up from this low. All right. Yeah, maybe we revisit this, but uh, um this candle wicks, they're looking strong. Like there's buys here. Um, I wonder if we finally break it, come down lower before going up more. But I want to see. We're so close to 5,000. By the way, crazy, crazy asset to trade. So that is it for this video. Not much to say, honestly. That's still my plan. Ideally, I want Bitcoin to reclaim previous day high, and then I want to see how we react from previous month at the monthly open. Is that the monthly open or previous month open? Forgot. But I want to see if we SFP here come back down inside the range or we rip higher and finally take the previous week high. That is still my draw. But again, just be careful. We have Friday low and weekend low right here, relative equal lows. That's the only thing that's, making me worry about this move. So thank you boys for watching and see you guys on the next one. Have a great weekend, everyone.